This is Talk of the Town, a weekly program featuring community events happening in and around Northeast Michigan, with your host, Nancy Smitham, and get the latest from Alpena Community College with Don McMaster. And now, today's Talk of the Town.
Good morning and welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Nancy Smitham. My first guest today is Katie Wolf, and she is from Thunder Bay National Marine Sanctuary. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning and happy holidays.
Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you.
So let's start out. You brought some wonderful props with you today.
Yeah, for those people who are still looking for stocking stuffers or last minute gifts, the Sanctuary store has some really cool stuff. And so I grabbed a few. We have cookie cutters that have a nautical theme.
That's wonderful.
There's sailboats, there's several others. And then because we're very conscious about the environment, this is a really neat little stocking stuffer for people who don't want to use plastic forks and spoons and straws. This little kit has it all.
Oh, bamboo.
So you can carry it with you. And then these are other like snack bags if you don't want to use plastic.
Excuse me.
We have really neat coasters that we just got in for the Thunder Bay Sanctuary. So you can, there's Thunder Bay, there's Alpena, and then this is the shipwreck monitor here that's on this coaster. So that's kind of fun. And then we have all kinds of fun kids science type projects.
Look at that.
So if you want to give your kids some things to pique their interest in science, that's also a lot of fun. We've got lots of cool gifts.
Can actually grow a coral reef.
Yeah, so there's a lot of fun things there. And then we've got a great selection of children's books.
Oh.
One of my favorites is Paddle to the Sea. That's a great book.
Yes.
But then there's on lighthouses and shipwrecks, and there's all kinds of neat books there for children.
And these are the kind of things that you keep forever and ever, too. They're not just like something in a stocking stuffer you're going to look at and put away and not use again. So these are wonderful gift ideas.
And then the other thing that we've got a little special promotion for people who donate to the Friends for Thunder Bay National Marine Sanctuary or buy over $50 at the gift store. They get one of these really neat Pewabic ornaments. This is the Pewabic shipwreck, which we just got registered in the National Historical Sites this year. And so that's a pretty neat commemorative ornament.
Okay, and next we want to move on to Film Festival.
Yeah. So we're all about Film Festival right now. If you've been following our Facebook page, or there's tickets are on sale. So the neat thing about the tickets for the Film Festival is that you can really put your own personalized package together. So this year we're starting out in Harrisville in Alcona County for a pre-screening, and that's on January 20th. And then on the 25th, we'll be in Rogers City for another pre-screening. And then we start with a reception at the Thunder Bay Winery. And then all the big events start at the sanctuary on Thursday. And that's, we have a reception each night, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And films. So if you're interested, that's another great stocking stuffer. The tickets are on sale right now. You can get what's called your Thunder Pass, and that's $100, and you can go to everything. But then there's also, you can go to see films for as little as $6, and there's several films shown in each session, so you get a lot of bang for your buck, so to speak. And then there'll also be, if you keep your eyes open, lots of opportunities to win tickets. So if you stay tuned.
And I like that it's expanded from both ends of the sanctuary, from Alcona County to Rogers City, and pulling all those towns in because they're very important parts of our sanctuary.
Oh, absolutely. And those shipwrecks are all, along that area. And we've got some, there's still a lot to explore in the sanctuary. We're still looking for new shipwrecks. Some ones that we know are out there. We just haven't found them yet. So
and it's an international film festival. So give me an idea of some of the films that make it international.
Well, I asked Stephanie Gondula, who is our Extreme Film Festival coordinator.
Yes, she
is, I should say, extraordinarily
extreme. Extraordinarily extreme. Okay, both of them work.
And so she told me one of her favorites is The Gatekeepers of, I think it's called The Gatekeepers of the Arctic. And it's a film that is about in Greenland, where they're right on the edge of being affected by climate change and the ice melt. But she said while the story talks in terms of the ramifications of climate change for this particular area, the film and the photography, the cinematography is absolutely phenomenal. She said it's a really, really impressive film, and that will be on Thursday as part of the, we call Thursday our icebreaker night, and so there's a lot about ice on Thursday.
And you know, if people out there are thinking these are, you know, films that are inconsequential, that's really not true. These are films that we are so lucky to have in our backyard. A lot of the people who have produced the films are there. You get to talk to them one-on-one, close up and personal. I mean, what an opportunity.
There's very few places in the world where you can see this selection of films. We partner with the San Francisco International Ocean Film Festival, and so we get a lot of the films that they show there, but we also, Stephanie works very hard to get films that are, you know, very important to people in the Midwest and the Great Lakes area as well. And so there's also sessions that on, I think, Saturday morning that are particularly great for kids. They're not necessarily children's films, but the subject matter would be of great interest to children. So they can spend a whole morning there for $6.
So there's some free, there's some $6, the prices go on up, you can build your own package, go through the list, and you have these wonderful little cards like this are out and about everywhere for people to see. There's posters, it lists all of the films, the prices on the back. And like I said, if you haven't had a chance to come to the film festival before, it's just phenomenal. We are so lucky to have this in our community. People come from everywhere to see these films and to meet the filmmakers.
And we're really fortunate. The Community Foundation for Northeast Michigan just awarded us a grant to help promote the film festival outside of the region, so that, because we believe our film festival is pretty extraordinary.
It is.
And so we want the rest of the state to know that we're offering this. And so, that's helped us a little bit to get some extra buzz. But the one thing people should know is that you really don't want to wait too late to get your tickets, because this is the 5th year, and every year each session has been a full house.
Sells out.
So, yeah, it does.
Okay, what's the best way to get our tickets?
You can go online at thunderbayfriends.org and get your tickets right online.
Okay.
Or if you want to stop by the store on West Fletcher, we're open from 10 to 5 every day, and so you can get tickets there too.
We're out of time. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Same to you.
I'll be right back with Tracy Nedvetsky from the Alpena Senior Center following these messages. Hi, welcome back. My last guest today, as promised, is Tracy Nedvetsky, and she is from the Alpena Senior Center. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Nancy. Nice to be here.
Nice to be here, too. And I know you guys are crazy busy there. It's a wonderful time of the year, and lots of activities, lots of events, and you are the place for seniors in this community.
Yes, thank you. Yes, we just finished up open enrollment, and we had, again, some record numbers this year. We saw 729 seniors for open enrollment. That's an increase of 26. And we saved $558,796, which is $190,993 more than we saved seniors last year in our community.
And I talked to Kitty, and she was telling me that a man and a woman came in together, and they were there for her insurance, not his. Right. And Kitty said, well, just let me look at your stuff. He goes, oh, no. He said, I know mine. I'm all set. So while they were talking, she finally let him run it. I think she said $2,000 she was able to save him.
Yep. That's amazing.
That's amazing.
And I see that too. I'm working there. Like, they'll come in and they, oh, no, just one of us has an appointment. Yeah.
And everyone who has a Medicaid or Medicare should be in there checking out their insurance every year to see what they can do to make it better, easier.
Yeah, because it could be just a difference in a particular drug that can make a world of difference.
Oh, yes. And almost every senior's on medication. I mean, that's what we all have to look forward to. Yep. So,
yeah, and then we also had a lot of people in our community affected by Blue Cross Blue Shield and the legacy. And so we also were holding classes and presentations, and we held 41 of those presentations, giving just the seniors in our community that have that some information and what their choices were. And we saw 891 seniors from our community for that as well, all this fall. So we've had a lot of people coming through our doors.
And that's why we say make appointments, because you won't get in if you don't.
Yep. And then also something that's going on is you could, we have the Michigan Health Endowment Fund. So you could get possibly for your Medigap insurance a subsidy. You could fill out the forms and see if you qualify for the Michigan subsidy. And some people are still doing that. Not everyone has signed up for that. We've had seniors still coming through, and some aren't quite understanding that as well. So we're going to hold a class for those that haven't already signed up
Perfect.
for their subsidy and found out if they got it to help with that cost. And so on Tuesday, January 10th at 9:30 in the morning, Kitty is going to hold a class on what that is, the Michigan Health Endowment Fund, and how to apply for your subsidy. And it's Blue Cross, Blue Shield, so those that are affected by the legacy plan, that's where we directed quite a few of them that did not have the option of switching insurance. They could apply for the subsidy and see if they qualify. And it also qualifies for like AARP and a couple other insurances. So you can come into the class and we'll help you fill out the paperwork and direct you. And if you fill it out by the 15th of the month, then you should find out within so much time, and then it kicks in like the following month.
Well, I'm just so glad that there's a wonderful program like that available for seniors, because I know it's overwhelming. Insurance costs are overwhelming. Insurance, understanding what gets paid for, what doesn't, what's the best plan to go with. Should I do this one? Should I do that one? So it's so wonderful to have it all laid out in front of you where you can see the choices in front of you and make the decisions.
Yeah, because we know that some of the seniors didn't realize exactly what was happening with the whole legacy thing, and all of a sudden they're getting the bills for the new year and are just shocked at how much some of their subsidy insurance is going, their Medigap is going up. So
I've heard people's have doubled.
Yes.
Now you brought another wonderful thing. It's a first-time event.
Yes, a first-time event. We're holding a fundraiser. It's going to be February 11th at the Aplex, and we are going to have Beat the Winter Blues Cornhole Tournament.
Yes, that'll be fun. Keep holding that for a little bit there.
Yep. $20 per team. Best 2 out of 3 single elimination, and we hope to have 50 teams signed up. We have flyers and registration forms around town. You can stop at the Senior Center. We have a Facebook event, and starting today online, at some point, we'll have our new website will be up and running, and you will be able to do online registration. So you'll actually be able to go on, fill out your team information, and pay through PayPal.
And you can bring people with you, but there is a $5 spectator fee.
We have a $5 spectator fee. So, and everyone that comes in, players will each get a ticket for door prize, and the spectators will also. There will be cash bar, concessions with food, and we'll have DJ. Music. Yes, we'll have music and 50-50 and other games and prizes going on. So it'll be a nice, fun winter afternoon. So if you like to play cornhole or either not sure what it is, come and be a spectator. It'll be a lot of fun.
And you know, a lot of people do play that in the summer. I know my neighbors. In fact, I want to get one of those posters. I'm going to take it to them. They play all the time. It's a whole bunch of guys over, and they play that for hours and hours and hours. So I'm sure, and you said you're already getting good registrations.
Yes, we're starting to get registrations and sponsors. So yep, we also have, for our sponsors, we're sending out the sponsor information, and sponsors also, if they have the option of registering on our online through credit card.
Do you know what the sponsor fees are?
We have like a lane sponsor for $100.
Okay.
We have like a supporter sponsor for $50.
Okay.
Yep.
So very affordable, and a chance to make sure we keep all those wonderful programs at the Senior Center.
Yes. So like I said, I just thought it was something different, and a lot of people in the area like to play. So in the winter, everyone's itching for something like that to do again.
Very true. And also, we just want to remind people that congregate meals are there.
Yes, every day we have lunch Monday through Friday, 11:30 to 12:30, and we have dinner Monday through Thursday, 4:30 to 5:30.
And this will be airing on Christmas Day, so I'm certain the club is closed on Christmas Day.
Yes, we are. Yep.
But then what about the day after Christmas?
We are open Monday.
You'll be open Monday
through Friday. Yep.
The meals will be out there again for you, and stop in. All the activities will resume.
Yes, exercise and cards, everything will be going on as normal.
And I guess what I'd like to encourage people to do, I know there's a lot of seniors out there that sit home alone and spend many hours at home. Maybe they get Meals on Wheels, maybe they don't, maybe they have family. But there's no reason to sit home alone. It's a warm and friendly atmosphere. If you're a little nervous about the first time, give you a call. Give somebody a call and say, hey, would you meet me at the door and walk in with me and introduce me to some people and show me how things work?
Yes, we're always amazed when people first come in. It doesn't take them long. I had an individual actually tell me the other day that she just likes to come and she says, I don't even have to necessarily sit with anybody when I eat my lunch, but there's a room of people and just the
Yeah, you're not
stuff
alone.
going on around the room. Is not
Well, I walked in there for business one day, and get over here and sit down
Yeah.
with us. So I ended up sitting down and having lunch, and I wasn't even intending to. So it was
Yep.
pretty wonderful.
Yes, it is.
Well, Tracy, from all of us here at WBKB, please extend our wishes for a very Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for all the wonderful
You
things
too.
you do in our community.
Thank you. You too,
Thank you.
Nancy.
Please stay tuned for Dr. Don McMaster, and Merry Christmas, everyone.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Dr. Don McMaster. I'm president of Alpena Community College, and I'm pleased to have as our guest this morning Mark Grunder, who's co-director of MIS at ACC.
Nice to be here, Don.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. Welcome. MIS, Management Information Systems. What is that in like about 20 or 30 seconds for the viewers?
Everything computer from phones all the way to the big file servers. So we cover it all.
Yes, you do, and that is an absolutely essential area in the era we live in. And so one of the things you and I have talked about, and the board has approved, and we're moving ahead on, is a pretty exciting project to bring distance learning technology to remote sites. And could you describe how that works and what it is?
It's some really neat technologies that came out of Cisco Systems, and we're in the first stage of this project. We call it phase one, is to have distance learning using basically telepresence to between our Oscoda campus and our main campus here. The systems are kind of unique in its way because it uses technology. The cameras will actually track the user around the room. So you can actually walk around the room, no user intervention, really cool stuff. But we probably eliminate most of the guys' jobs in this room here. So it is interesting. And then to keep this thing going along here, we're going to go with a phase two, which is what your vision is to put these portable units into libraries, high schools, throughout northern Michigan, and to take our curriculum to more remote locations, and there's quite a few of them out there. Phase three of the project is eventually we would be able to do live sessions with folks from home. So if they cannot get to the college or to a point where we're going to, such as a high school or library, we can go bring the classroom right into the living room, and that's the ultimate goal, is to take online learning to a whole new level.
Yes, I see that, and I see, I think your vision and mine converge. I especially see step two, or phase two. We work with K-12s from Onaway to Au Gres, and there's a lot of them, and a number of them are small. So we would have a situation, we do have situations where there's classes that we could offer, but there's not enough kids at one site to make it go. But if we can aggregate 3 or 4 of these smaller schools and get 10, 15, 20 students who would be interested in a class, we could make it run. This would be a big difference, a big improvement in terms of our service to our students in our service district. So what are some of the implementation challenges that you're dealing with? I know it's just coming in now.
Well, we figured there's going to be some, one of the issues we actually ran into, and I think you're aware of it, is the Higher Learning Commission's standards for the instruction. And for us in the remote areas up here, finding qualified instructors is very difficult. So we have all the qualified instructors we need at the main campus. We just can't find them out there in these areas outside of there. So yes, the idea is to take that quality instruction and fire it to 3 or 4 different sites at the same time, because you can combine 6 or 8 kids at each site, and we just put it all together back at main campus. And that is ultimately that's a real big goal we want to have, is be able to get that quality instruction out to those students.
Very important. I mean, it's very important to the future of our region, I think. Not just it doesn't just benefit Alpena Community College. So it would benefit the students and the places we serve, the places we want to serve. So is this like Skype?
It is very Skype-like. the product that Cisco has is the WebEx was bought by Cisco. So they're using this as their platform. They'll go across. So we'll probably be using WebEx for in the interim, and then probably merge in Skype as well, depending on whatever technologies are at the remote site. That kind of dictates it a little bit. But the Cisco systems handle multiple protocols, and which should be able to handle anything that we throw at it. So.
And your work and your colleague Vicki Kropp's work with Merit in getting fiber into Northeast Michigan has a piece here, right?
A huge piece. We have one of the, no, I would say this is one of the fastest networks in the country, and it's in little old Alpena. We're running actually 40 gigabits in and out of the area right now. We keep bringing people on and to take advantage of this high-speed network. Working with economic development, this is kind of a critical piece to bring that kind of speed and technologies in here for economic development. So we've been really advocating that for the community.
Very true. I mean, when people think of infrastructure, they often think of highways and roads and sewer and water, but fiber is becoming almost as significant. So neat stuff. Now, you have also a very under the radar but essential role of protecting our network, and that is an ongoing challenge, correct?
And it's a daily, hourly challenge. It's, we, on average, we probably get about close to 1 million attempts a day to break into the network, and we really have to be diligent on what folks do. So we do a lot of cybersecurity training now and to make people aware. Even with that awareness, we've got to continue to find new tools to bring us, to help us with this, protecting our systems. One of them is a really interesting piece is artificial intelligence, which we are testing right now, or machine learning. I'm not going to say that this thing can truly, take over the world type cyborg thing, but the artificial intelligence that we're testing right now is much faster, much quicker at detecting possibilities. So this could possibly be a virus, and it's making a decision such as this, and it'll tell me there's a 60% probability this could be a virus. We're going to hold it until you can get a look at it, and that's what its job is to basically do analysis of these files. It's very, very cool technology, very new. The company is Cylance out of California, one of only 2 companies in the world that are doing this. Their belief is that we're going to have to use some form of artificial intelligence to protect our electronic assets.
That is pretty neat stuff, Mark, and exciting. And both the distance learning and the protection of our network, really neat stuff. Thank you for your efforts on behalf of the community, Alpena Community College. And thank you for watching Talk of the Town. We'll see you again next week.
This has been Talk of the Town with your hosts, Nancy Smitham and Don McMaster. For a list of events taking place in Northeast Michigan, please visit our website at wbkb11.com and click on the community link. This has been a Thunder Bay Broadcasting Corporation production.
The Talk of the Town furniture and set design are provided by Young Appliance Art Van Furniture on US 23 South in Alpena.